Okay, I believe I am now live. I am still very, very new to all of this and am not sure how all this works. Yes, Ambrose, it is the boron stream, which is kind of halfway between boring and moron. Um, if I'm live, then someone may find that joke funny. Yay. I mean, I'm hearing the music. Yeah, I've checked all that settings. So, yesterday, with that music playing at the start, I got hit with a couple of copyright strikes. Perfectly valid, should have happened. YouTube has this really nice feature that you can tell it to reprocess your video and it will try and remove any music from it without removing the other audio. It does make my voice sound a little bit weird at the start of the stream, but the problem is it flags it as an edited video, and any edited video live chat replay is just gone. So, um, yeah, that's just the way it works, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, on yesterday's video, the live chat replay is dead and will never come back. But yeah, and the reason I'm doing this, I said it would be a couple of weeks, is I've put myself into isolation because I do not want to risk getting sick before I go on my trip. So I told work, yeah, I'm supposed to be going to the office. That's not going to happen. Uh, and they understand and everything. I do have to do a visit today to a family member, which to my father. I do have to do that, but they're going to test before I go. I'm going to test before I go. All of that. So we'll see how it all goes. So who have I got to say hello to? Carl, hello. Tom, Ratfinks, Finland, Taipan. Holy cow. Sotek. I'm going to miss people, aren't I? As I'm trying to skip repeats. Ambrose. Oh, Smart Hobbies. Timberlake. Hi. Frappy. Old Mom J. I probably got that wrong. Liam. Satan Lucifer. Welcome. It is hot in Melbourne, but I'll blame you. Yeah, so I wanted to wait a couple of minutes to start doing puzzles because I knew I started the stream a little early. Chris, wow. Yeah, I lurk away. I mean, I'm just yeah, as I said, ranks wanted to finish early. I thought I would just I would pick it up. Chat is really small, and I've been unable to figure out how to make the chat window larger without breaking my other browser windows. I have all of my puzzle window really, really large because of my poor eyesight, and my glasses help when my eyes are tired, but it's weird. Doesn't matter. Um, Hey, Andrew Monteleone. Um, it's fine. This was unplanned. Like, if people are here for 10 minutes, that's great, awesome. I mean, stay as long as you want. I'm planning on just having some fun with puzzles. So, on the note of having fun with puzzles, I have loaded up the next one. So let's get going, and then we can chat again. So we have an odd even Sudoku by Sam Kappelman Lyons from April 7th last year. So this, yeah, odd even. So grey circles must be odd, grey squares must be even. That's what we know. I'm going to do colouring because I'm not trying to do times. I'm going to reset my timer. The time here is just after 9 o'clock in the morning. It's 9:02 a.m. So I'm going to do colouring because why wouldn't you in an odd even uh, in an odd even Sudoku, because it strikes me as the sort of thing that would be fun to do. And this was basically the basis of polarizing Sudoku. So there's four evens in this box, so those are all odd. Got to put, well, these are 4, 6, and 8. I'll do that. There's a 2 somewhere here and it's not there. This seats 2, 4, 6, and 8, so that is odd, and it's either 3 or 7. I have no idea if I'm doing this the right way. In fact, I know I'm not doing this the right way. That is a 9 by Sudoku. These are 2, 3, and 7. I don't know. Do, 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 do. Oh, 2, 4 looks down there. So this is odd. And this is a 6 or an 8. There'll be more like that I have just missed. So this is 7 or 9. 1 is in one of those two. This is, oh, there's all the evens are done in this row. So those are all odd. This is 4, 6, or 8. Naughty 7 in box 5. So there's a 7 down here, which makes this the 7. Is that what you were talking about? Which means these are 1 and 3. 1, 3, 5. And this is even, which means it's 2 or 8. 2, 3 pair in row 5. 2, 3 pair in row 5. This is now a 2, 3 pair, which means this is 4 or 6. Ooh, these are all odd. That's 5. Ooh, that is clever. I would have found it eventually. Maybe, kinda, probably not. 5 and column 8. Oh, those, yep, 3 here. This is 1, this is 3. These are 7 and a 9, so this is 1 or 5, this is a 1. These are all even, which means this is not the 7. This is the 7, this is a 2 or an 8. So now we've got all of the evens in this row, so those are all odd. These are 1 and 3, so we've got 3 and 1. All of the these are all even. So this is the 2, this is the 3, which if I can remember how to use my proper colouring, this is 6 or 8. These are 4, 6, and 8, but whatever. This is 1, this is 1, 3, 5, and 9, so that's the 7, that's the 9, that's the 7. These are 1 and 3, so 1 and 3. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So these are 5 and 7. Something had to be grey. Can we please not add grey to this? Oh, that one. Okay, different puzzle. Cool. Feel free to talk about puzzles. This is a channel about puzzles, and you are free to talk about puzzles, but please don't confuse me. 2, 4, and 8 go in there. That is not a 2. There's no 2 or 4 down here. This is 8, this is 2, this is 4. There is no 4 here. So this is a 6, 8 pair. So this is a 4. There is no 4 here. There's a 6, 8 pair. This is a 4. These are 2, 6, and 8, and there's no 2 here. This is 6 and 8. So these are 2 and 4. So 2 and 4, which makes this the 6 and this the 8. I've got to put a 6 in one of those. Do I have to put a 6 in one of those? No, I don't, because this 8 makes this the 6. Helps if I pay attention. These are actually all odd, which means this is the even, and that becomes the 6. I have to put a 2 in one of those, though. This is 1 or 5, and it's not 5. This is 1, this is 7. These are now both even, and they are 6 and 8. Got all the evens up here, so those are odd. These are 5, 7, and 9. There is no 7 there. This is 1, 2, and 5, I think. There's no 4 there. Got to put 6 and 8 in here because I've got all 5 odd. So those are the even. This is the odd. So these are 5, 7, and 9, and there's no 7 there. This is the 7. There is no 7 there. This is 5, 9. So these are 1, 3, 5, and 9, and I know the order, 5 and 9. So the 5 here makes this 2 and even, and 5 and odd. These are both even. So these are 2, 6, and 8. There's a 6, 8 there. This is the 2, no 2, no 2. There's a 6, 8 here, which I could have already got. I've got to put a 4 in there. This is a 1, 4 pair, and I know the order. 4 and 1, so odd and even. This is now odd. This is odd. And this will just be a scanning fail. But Why break the habit of a lifetime? The 5 makes this 9 and 5 and 9. These are 3, 5, 7. There's no 5 here. There's no 7 here. This is not the 1. This is the 1. This is 3, 5, and 9. So this is the 9. So this is 3, 5. There's a 5 looking at it. 3, 5, 7, 3, 7, 5. I think that's all the odds done first for a change. This 6 is making this 8 and 6 and 8 and 4 and 6 and 8 and 8 and 6 and 8 and 6 and 8 and 6. And that was Sam's odd even. Yeah, just got distracted by odd. And I know that it may not be, phenomenally interesting to watch a guy do gas live, but as I said, streaming is stressful for me, partly because I do suffer from migraine-induced seizure that can come on like that. So I'm doing these puzzles because they are a little bit more relaxing, and I can get used to doing streaming in case I do want to do it for something else, with something that I can stop if I have to, that is much lower stress. So I'm much less worried about having a seizure live on the internet, because that, frankly, is terrifying me. Okay. So Secure Perimeter by Philip Newman. Okay. That's interesting. I assume there's outside clues, so I'm going to have to readjust the grid. Well, it's not done too bad. The rules and everything are visible. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, so is this just a little killer? Yeah, digits on the indicated diagonals must sum to the total given. Digits may repeat if allowed by other rules. Pozutian. Okay, thanks, Pineapple. Uh, Thanks for dropping in, Philip. I wish I could help you with your problem, but I don't know what it is. And thank you for everyone who's dropping in on short notice. I'm doing this on short notice because, as I said, I'm in ISO. Anyway, 5 can't be 2, 3. So as far as I can see, this has to be 1, 4. 6 can't be 2, 4. So as far as I can see, this has to be 1, 5, which means 1 is in one of those two. 6 here can't be 2, 4. So it has to be 1, 5. 5 here can't be 1, 4. So this one has to be 2, 3. Now this 1, 5 is resolved. There's probably invisible pointing things all over this. This 1 is now making this 4 and this 1. This 1 is now making this 5 and this 1. Row 5, column 5. I don't know. I mean, this box is basically empty. This is now 5. There's a 1 in one of those two. So 14 without 1, 2, or 5. So, oh man, I'm terrible at this sort of math. So if I don't include a 3, I've got 4, 6, and 7, which is way above. So there is a 3 on this. Now, if I'm just, yeah, I'm just guessing. I mean, it really should be a 5. So 3, if I don't include, I'm terrible at this sort of math. Well, I know the 3's not there because of this one. Yeah, puzzle broken. 3, 4 would be 3, 4, 7. 3, 6 would be 3, 6, 5, which isn't going to work. So it's 3, 4, 7. This has to be 3, 4, 7 because if I do 3, 6, I need, I'm, hang on, 3, 6 is 3, 6, 5. And as soon as I get to 3, 7, I'm back to 3, 7, 4. And 3, 8 would be, oh, hang on. No, because then I'm up to using the 1s and the 2s. So this is 3, 4, 7. There's no 3 there. That feels correct. I'm just bad at this math. My problem is just being terrible at this math. I'm not saying the puzzle is garbage. I'm just bad at it. So this has to be a 10 without a 1, 2. This is 4, 6. And I know the order. This is the 6. This is the 4. So there's no 4 there. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. There's no 8 there. I really should be looking at these. Like, this has to have a 2 or a 3 on it because I can't use 4, 5, 6. You can treat that 14, 3. So I'm assuming I have to, yeah, I have to put a 2 on this. So then I need 2 digits to get to 12. That's the way I should think about it. Because if I don't put a 2 on this, I've blown the total. So now I need 2 digits to get to 12. But I don't have 1, 2, 3, or 4. So it has to be 5, 7 because I can't use 6, 6. So this is 2, 5, 7. That's the way to think about this, I think. So I can't put 5 here or here. So this is the 5. And now I can't put 2 here. So this is the 7 and this is the 2, which works for that 7 as well. So that's kind of useful. I think everyone sees things in a different way, which is one of the cool things about the genuinely approachable Sudoku and about Sudoku in general is I get a lot of people talking about, see, this is how much I care about my timer. You get a lot of people talking about this is the solve path, but people think in different ways. So I don't believe in the concept of the one true solve path. Box 9 sees box 3. I mean, yeah. Oh, there's a 7 looking up. That's the 4. There's no 4 there. There's probably other stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 8, 9. There's no 6 there. Is there more? Probably. What are these triples? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 8, 9. There's no 6 there. I probably being blind. There's no 6 there. This is a 6. So there's no 6 there, and this is a 6. I mean, dinosaurs have pretty feathers. And everyone likes pretty feathers. Now, this 15, it has to have a 2 or a 3 on it. Yes, I agree. As long as it is solved, who actually cares? And as long as you have fun doing it. And see the thing about speed solving, if it takes you longer, doesn't that mean you had more fun and therefore win? So 15, it's either, I can't use 2 and 3. If I use 2, I need, I want to do more Sudoku first. Why am I wanting to do Sudoku? Am I crazy? 4, 5, 5, 5, 5 in here. One is in one of those two. One is in one of those two. Am I missing something on one of these diagonals? Triple left in column 8 looks useful. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Ah. So that 7 takes 7 out of there. So this is now 2, 3, 8, 9. It's not jumping out at me again is... This only has one solution. So if I use 2, I need digits to get to 13. 2, 6, 7 seems to work. What else could I use? I can't use 2, 8 with digits to get to 13. Can't use 285, can't use 294. So that seems to be it. If I use 3, I need digits to get to 12. I couldn't use 93, I couldn't use 84, I couldn't use... Right, so this is 267. Yeah, 267. So this is 7. These are 2 and 6. Okay, that is not obvious to me. The 2... Wow, does that not look anywhere? But these are 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. There's no 3 there. So this is an 8, 9 pair. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no 1 there. There's no 2 there. There's no 6 there. Hello, Indy. I feel like Sulla saying that. Sorry, that was a bad joke, and I'm not trying to pick on someone for their name. I don't have the extra buttons that people have loaded, and for gas, I'm trying not to use the pencil mark checker. Four in box 4. 4 is in one of those two. Ah, no, 4 is right there. That is definitely placed. Does that see anything? Two is in one of those two. Which places 2 right there. This is now a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 7. So this is 5. This is 7. This is 5. This is not 5. This is 1, 9, 1, 8, 9. 2 in column 8 looks down. 2 in column 2, 8 looks down. Ah, there's an 8 there. That was a real thing. Seven, 9 pair makes this 8. There's no 8 there. Makes this 3, this 8. I'm definitely not opposed to using the Sven checker. As I said, it's just these are gas puzzles, and I'd prefer not to for the gas puzzles. Particularly when I've got chat helping me. So these are 3, 4, 9. So there's no 3 there. There's no 4 there. 2, 9. This is, I should know what this is. That's a 9. So that's a 1. This is not 1 or 9, so it's 8. This is 1. This is 2. These are 3 and 6. So 3 and 6, which means 2 and 3. This is now 7 and 9. There's no 3 here. 7 here makes this 3, or that 7 did the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 9, which are fully resolved by the invisible 7. There's other invisibles doing work, I'm sure. I mean, Sven's awesome. I love Sven dearly, but, you know, chat's here. 4, 6, 8. 9 here makes this 3. 4 here makes this 9 and 4. 9 makes this 2 and 9. 2 makes this 1, 6 and 2. Down to the final box, 1. I need to put in a 3, which I think is going there. And I think that's a 7. And that seems to be the end of secure perimeter. I am going in order, Liam. I am working through 2022 because last year I did not do any of the gas puzzles, or I may have done some randomly, but I really skipped them because I was a terrible friend to Philip, Clover, and Sam, and I'm doing something about that. I'm going to quickly turn on my air conditioner because it's warmed up in the last hour. And I am going to... And oh, what I should do is, if I can find it, I'm going to post the link to the gas tracker, which is where you can make a copy of this. And that will allow you to load up any of the puzzles that I'm doing. The hottest we've had so far this summer is 48, I think. Okay. I'll let someone else convert that to freedom units. Okay. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Also, every digit must be orthogonally adjacent to at least one other digit with a consecutive value. For example, every 1 must touch at least 1, 2. Every 4 must touch at least 1, 3, or 5, not necessarily both. Okay. There's a reason why putting solar panels on our roof was very, very useful, and our house is well insulated. Um, Even in winter, we basically can run our entire house for a large chunk of the day off solar panels. Even though the temperature doesn't get that warm in winter, we never get snow or anything. So the solar panels work every single day. Okay, so, right. Where does 2 go next to this 1? Well, I'm not putting it there, there, or there, so that's a 2. So do I want to mark digits that have got their partners? Like, these digits now have their partners. Where is this 4 getting its 3 or 5? Actually, this is not as obvious as I'm thinking, because it's not getting it could get a 3 there or a 5 in one of those two. So yeah, Clover does some phenomenally clever stuff. And I'm just trying to figure all this out. Now, if 7 goes there, that can't be 8. Neither. Now, I can't put 7 here. So by Sudoku, 7 is in one of these two. But if I put 7 here, this is not consecutive, this is not consecutive, this is not consecutive. So this would have to be, but it can't be 6 or 8. So that is not the 7. This is the 7. And these now have their consecutive values. Now, this digit has to be consecutive with 1, 2, 3, or 4. So this is a quadruple, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But if this is 9, it gets no consecutive value. If it's 8, it gets no consecutive value. And if it's 6, it gets no consecutive value. So this is a 5, and those now get their consecutive value, and there's no 5 in any of those. This is not 6 for multiple reasons. This is not 6, so this is the 6. Those have their consecutive values. This 2 still needs its consecutive value. This 3 still needs its consecutive value. This is 9, this is 8 by Sudoku. Hey, Panthera. So this 8 needs its consecutive value, and can't get it from any of these, and this can't be a 9. So this is a 7. That's its consecutive value. I may be doing this completely wrong. Hey, FB. Now, this also has its consecutive value, but this is feeling right. Now, this needs its consecutive value, and it's not getting it there. This is 1 or 3. This is not getting its consecutive value from there. So this has to be 2 or 4, and it can't be 2. So this is 4, and these are now got their consecutive values. The problem with using the pen tool is I just end up with lines everywhere, and I'd have trouble. What I need to just do is mark cells that I can now ignore. Because this 4 doesn't need another one. So I don't need to look at this cell ever again. This 8 needs a consecutive value. So I need to put 9 in one of those, and I can't put it there or there, and because I can't use the 7. So this has to be a 9, and those have their consecutive values. This is a triple now, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this could get consecutives from out there, so I don't want to use that, but I can't put 4 there. So this is, I think this digit might be fairly discernible. Yeah, well, I don't need to look at it again from the perspective of consecutive. I need to use it as from the perspective of Sudoku. Like, so this 6, this is not consecutive with 6. This is not consecutive. Oh, this is. So they're done. What am I talking about? 7 and 6 happen to be consecutive. Just coincidentally. So 1 must be next to 2 because I can't use a 0. Well, I can't use a 0. So one of these 2 has to be a 2, and it's not that one. So this is a 2, and those are completed. Because as soon as I put a 1 next to a 2, the 2 is done. This 7 must be next to either an 8 or a 6, and I can't put an 8 in either of those because I've got an 8 in the box, and I can't put a 6 there. So that's the 6, and those are done. 4... So what are these? I've got to put a 1 in one of those 2. But if I put a 1 there, it's not next to a 2. If I put a 1 there, it's not next to a 2. Let's look at this. So 1, 3, 4, and 9. Well, there's no 3 or 9 there. There's no 4 there. There's no 1 there. So if I put 1 here, it's not next to a 2. So this is the 1, and that is complete. There's no 1 here. So 1 is in one of these 2. 3 and 9. Now, if I put 9 would be next to 8, 3 would be next to 4. That's fine. You sent the dog. There's no 9 here. You sent the dogs after my scent. That's fine. I know I'm not doing this efficiently. Like, there has been a 6 here by Sudoku for ages, which also places a 7 there because I can't put a 5 next to it. That has been there for donkeys. 9 in row 5. Ah, that's a 9. That's a 3. That's a 4. That's a 9. 3 is next to 4, so that is done. 4 is next to 5. Those are done. This 9 needs to be next to an 8, and the only place it can get it is there. Those 3 are now all done. This is a very cool puzzle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, and 6. There's no 6 there. There's no 6 there. So this is a 3, 4, 5 triple. So what are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, and 9. There's no 1 there. So there is a 1 in one of those. But it's not there. This is the 1, which has to go next to a 2 in one of those 2. Maybe? Not sure. Now this 7 has to go next to a 6. Oh, the 7 is done. Ignore that. This 1 has to now go next to a 2, so that's the 2. Again, been there forever. If I don't get distracted, things will go much smoother. That's the 9. That's the 2. 9 needs to go next to an 8, and I can only put it there. So there's my 9 and my 8. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 and 4. Now, I could... These are also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Hang on, 1, 2 and 3. So the 5 can't be consecutive with any of those. This has to be consecutive with the 5, so that becomes the 4. This becomes the 3, so this becomes the 1. This 1 completes that. This is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Row 1, column 4 would be unhappy as a 3. I probably, but I'm working on getting to stuff. 2 and 3 are just naturally, whichever way I resolve this, going to be happy with each other. This 3 is already happy. If this was a 3, yes, it would be very unhappy. So let's make that a 5. And it is now happy. There is no 5 here now. There's no 5 here now. Now, if this 3 and 4 are just automatically making each other happy, they are a match made in something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's no... Oh, this is 6, and these are 5 and 7. Now, the 6 is already happy. Now, this is already happy, but this isn't. This isn't. Surely this has to be 4, 5. Because if this is not 4, 5, if this is 3... What's this going to be happy with? If this is 3, this is going to be a very miserable cell. So this is 4 and 5. This is 7. This is 3. This is 4. And this is 3. And now we've got 3, 4, which is next to 5. The 2 is next to the 1. And everybody's happy. Now, these are already happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In here, the 4 is resolving the 5 and the 4. 4 and 5 automatically make each other happy. The 3, 4 makes this a 6. 5 and 6 makes each other happy. I've no idea if I'm solving this the right way, but I'm having fun. So these are 1 and 3. Now, if this is the one, I can still put 2 in here because these are 1, 2, 4, and 9. So this is the 9. This is a 2, 4. 9 here is already next to 8, so that's happy. 2 needs to be happy here, but these are already happy. But this one isn't. But if this is, yeah, there's options here for this to be happy. These... Actually, I'm going to look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. Again, this is already happy. And this is already happy because one of those is 8. So those two are both already happy, whichever way this resolves. But if this is 5, that could be 4. Okay. Oh, this 2. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 1 and 9. So these are known. 1 and 9, which resolves this is 3 and 1. So this 1 now needs a 2 next to it. So that resolves the 2 and the 4. These are happy. This is... sorry. These are happy. These are happy. Let's mark this. 1, 2, 3, 7, and 8. The 9 is next to the 8. Now, if this was 7, this could be 8. There's no 3 here. There's no 7 here. Well, we're happy little Vegemites man, it's been 30 years since I heard it. Happy little Vegemites. As bright can be. We all enjoy our Vegemite for breakfast, lunch, and tea. It's been a very long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 7, 8 in here. There's no 7. There's no 3. Row 7, column 2. If this is a 3, then it can't, yeah. So this is a 7-8 pair. This is the 3. The 3 is now happy. 7-8 will automatically make each other happy. This means this is the 8, which means this is the 5, this is the 8, this is the 7, this is the 8. 5 is not yet happy. So this needs to be 4 or 6, and it can only be 4. 5 and 4 are happy. Now, the 8 makes this 7 and 3. 9 and 8 and 7 is happy. 3 and 4 is happy. 5 and 6 is happy. 1 needs to go next to 2, which makes 1 and 2 happy. This better be something happy. It looks like a 5, and that is a happy little Vegemite. That is a really cool puzzle. I may not have done it quickly, but that was a lot of fun. That was so much fun. And again, I may have been ignoring chat way too much, but one of the things that I do hope with these streams is when you see a rule set like this that you may not have seen before, people like sitting around and say, that's really interesting. I wonder what I could do with that. Because there's a lot of setters in this chat. Thanks, Ambrose. Thank you for dropping in. Ooh, a diagonal by Sam. I like diagonal. Diagonal was the first constraint I ever really explored. So when I started setting, what I did, apart from Psycho Killer, what I did is I turned around and said, I want to understand constraints better. So I started making diagonal puzzles, and I did a diagonal with thermos, then arrows, then German Whisper, then a couple of others. And I ended up making still what I think is one of the most complex puzzles I ever made, which was Orrery, which ended up never going anywhere. Other people did stuff with the concept from Orrery, which is fine. And yeah, I actually think the puzzle that was based on Orrery may be in CTC's new book, which is a bit weird. You are welcome. Yeah, the problem series is really, it's a bit disheartening at the moment because the number of views it's getting means that YouTube is just dumping those videos. Like I actually get warnings on them because it's like, you know, the average view time on those is so low and the view counts on them is so low that the production value on those videos is the time it takes me to produce one is lower often than the overall view time on them. So, and that's not including the time it takes the setter to create them and submit them, or for me to get them tested. So, those things are really tricky. People say, oh, I absolutely adore them. But from a YouTube perspective, yeah. Anyway, diagonal. So what it means is each of the marked diagonals must also contain a set of the digits from 1 to 9. Okay. Now, 289, this is a 289 triple because 289 can't go here or here. I've also got 1, 2, 3 that must go here. So this is a 2. These are 8 and 9, and these are 1 and 3. This 1 makes this 3, which makes this 1. This 9 makes this 8, which makes this 9. Thank you, Chris. That is greatly appreciated. The other frequent thing I get with them is people saying the solution checker doesn't work. I'm kind of forcing Sven's tool to do something it was never designed to do. So yes, we've tested it on all sorts of browsers and on phones and on apps and on, I've got people to test it on Android phones and stuff on different browsers and everything. And it works like every time we test it, and people say, oh, the solution checker didn't work. And all I can assume is they put something else into the grid or something that causes it to be a bit weird, because we've tested it like crazy to try and make it work. 4 is in one of those two. 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's a 4-5 pair. So that's a 4-5 pair. So these are 6 and 7, and we know the order. This is 6, this is 7. So, what am I looking at now? 2 is in one of these. I'm ranting. I shouldn't be ranting at people. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6. Well, there's no 3 up here, so that's a 5, 6. This is a 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 and 8 go in there, and we know the order. That's the 8 and that's the 2 because of the 2 in here. So that was cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 go down here, and we know the order. 5 and 8. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. As in, I'm going on a rant. I am ranting at people rather than talking with people. Um, 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 um. 2 is in one of those. 9 is in one of those. Is there a food from America that other places in the world don't like? American chocolate. One is in one of those. American cheese has its place, which is mostly on hamburgers. So what are these? 1, 5, 6, 7. I'm completely stumped here. 1 in box 7. Ah, here we go. That is a 1. 1. Do as I say, not do as I do. So does that give me anything? I mean, it's got to be the diagonals, right? I mean, this resolved beautifully. 3 in box 7. Okay, yes, more is happening. So now 3 can't be here or here or here. So this is now a 3. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So there's a 5 in one of those two. So there's a 5 in one of those two. So 5 has to appear on this line up here. 8, 9 in cell 9. Anyway, this is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 7. So this is 6. This is not 5. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is an 8, 9 pair. So you mean 8, 9 in box 9, possibly. So this is 9, this is 8. So this is a quad, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. So 4, 5, 7, 9. This is not 4 or 9. This is not 7 or 9. This is 4, 5. So this is 6 and 5. There's no 5 here or 4. In fact, this is a 4, 5, 7 triple. So this is the 9. I still find streaming very nerve-wracking, and I know I shouldn't. 4, 6, 7, 8. There's no 8 in those. So 8 is in these two. Trying to see which chat is relevant. Row 8, column 2 sees 4 and 6 now. Row 8, column 2. It sees 6 there. Yep. Where does it see 4? Well, this is 4, 7. I'm not. Let me mark these. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are 5. 1 on the positive diagonal. Okay, I'll take that. Trying to see how this. Row 2, column 2, row 2, column 8. These are all. Oh, right. Yes, of course. These have to be different because these all see each other by either Sudoku or anything. So, yes, this is the 7, this is the 4. So there's no 4 there, there's no 7 there. Can I do another trick like that? Maybe. I did it first, Pineapple, until I remembered my basic math. And remembered that if you graph digits positively, then this is the positive diagonal, and graph them negatively, this is the negative diagonal, and that really helped. Um, 4 is in one of those. I don't know why I'm struggling with this. I'm sure it's just Sudoku. Like maybe today, being a Sunday very early morning, I do need the pencil mark checker. 1 in column 9. 1 in column 9 is... Oh, that's not a 1. So I'm not putting 1 there, I'm not putting 1 there, and I'm not putting 1 there. So this is 1, this is 2. So this is 4, 6, or 7. So this is 6 or 7. So this is a 4, 6, 7. So this is 5, which means this is 6. This is 4. This is not 4. This is not 4. This is 7, which means this is 5. This is 4. This is 6 or 7? There's no 7 here. This 5 makes this 4 and this 5. 7 makes this 6 and 7. Just take 7 out of there. The 6, 8 makes this 7. 6 here makes this 5. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 and 6, and there's a 2 there. 6 and 2. Now 1 in box 4. Well, that 1 is doing some work. I want to look at this triple. It may not be the best place to look, but I want to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 8, 9. I was correct. It is. Oh, that's not too bad. I think all the diagonal. This 6 looks up, making this 8 and 6. The 8 looks down, making this 3 and 8, and that row did become useful. This is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. So we go 5, 8, 4, 5, 7 and 9. So we go 7 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 and 6. And that looks good. I will never be as fast as scanning as Mark Goodliff, and I am very comfortable with this. Thank you, chat. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you're having fun. Okay, The Vault by Philip Newman. Hang on, the last one was Secure Perimeter, and now The Vault. Back in April last year, was Philip Newman planning a bank job? Like, did he get wealthy and, like, retire and didn't tell anyone? Okay, so between lines. Digits along a line must have values strictly between the values and the circles on the ends of that line. All lines are straight. They don't turn at intersections. Okay. Right. So this is a 1 or a 2 because it has to be lower than 4. So the 4 is between and it cannot be a 3. There's going to be some sort of weird trick with this that I don't yet understand. So these have to be between 1 and 5. So these are 2, 3, and 4. That's not 4. Now, this has to be lower than 6. So this has to be lower than 2, 3, or 4. So this is 1, 2, or 3. So this is 1 or 2, but it can't be 2. So this is actually a 1. Row 9, column 9. 5, 6. So this is 8 or 9. Where do I put 1 in this row? Because you can never put 1 on a between line. So this is the 1, this is the 9. You can never put 1 or 9 on a between line unless you can use 10 or whatever. And where do I put 1 and 9 on this line? So these have to be 1, 9. This is the 1, this is the 9. Where do 1 and 9 go in this box? Well, they're not going on the line, so this is 1 and 9. Right, this is where I should have started, looking at 1s and 9s. But that would have meant, you know, paying attention to stuff. This now has to be the 9. This is between 1 and 4, so it's 2 or 3. This is between 6 and 9, so it's 7 and 8. 1, this is also 2, 3. This is also 7 and 8. Uh, 1 is right here. 9 is right here. 9 in column 1. It's not down here. So it's in one of those 3. So this is a 9, which really restricts this down to a lot of possible digits. Now this has to go down. There's probably more I can do with 9s. Like I can't put 9 in any of those or there. So this is a 9, which means this is a 9. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I can probably do something with 1 and 1, and those are done. Between 5 and 9, we've got 6, 7, and 8. That's not 6. So these are 2, 3, and 4. That's not 3. So 3 is over here. That's not 4. This can't be a 2 because then this would have to be a 1. But this has to be 1, 2, or 3. So this is 2 or 3. This is 6, 7, 8. And that's not 6. So we've got a 7, 8 pair in here. 8 is over here somewhere, and it's not here. So 8 is in one of those two. No, that's bad logic that I was about to do. There's a whole heap of bad logic that I was about to do. Like I was just about to make a deduction about like 5s and stuff and realized, well, this has to be a 5, but I could, I mean, by between line, I could put 5 here. So 3 in column 8. So 3 can't go here or here. So this is 3, this is 8. That's very cool. So these are 1, 2, 4, and 7. Now this can't be 2 or 4. So this is the 7, this is a 2, 4. So that's nice. Now that means 6 is one of those two, but it's not here. So this is a 6. So this is actually a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 5. There's no 4 here. 2, 3, 4 in row 3, box 2. Yes, 2, 3, 4. Not doing much, but it puts 3 in one of those two. Puts 2 in one of those two. So row 1, column 8 equals 4. Row 1, column 8 equals 4. Right, yes, that is absolutely 100% true because the 2, 3, 4 is looking up. In fact, I know what this is as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means 6 is not here. 6 is in one of these two. So this is a 6. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 7, 8. There's no 5 here, so this is the 5. This is a 7, 8 pair. This is really cool. I like this sort of thing. I would really not like doing this as a must race. It's like, these are 6, 7, 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, and must contain a 6. Now, if this is a 6, is this broken? No, because I could still put a 5 there, I think. What are these? These are 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 5, 7, 8. Row 4, column 9 equals 7 or 8. Why can't that be a 6? Oh, it must be greater than 7. That's not a 6. That must be 8. Right, if this was a 6, what goes there? It'd have to be between 3. Right, this is not 6. This is 6. And now, this has to be... But if this is an 8, this would be a 7, and this line would be broken. That is very, very, very... I've used that trick myself, but missed it, and that is very, very good introductory, must understand that between line logic, and thank you, Philip, for putting it in the puzzle. Very, very cool. So, there's no 8 here. Yeah, I still think you were robbing a bank and trying to leave subtle clues for the police. And now I've told everyone on YouTube. This is a 2, 3 pair, so this is the 4. This is a 2, 3 pair. So 1, 2, 3, this is a 4. Which means this is a 3, this is a 2, this is a 3, this is a 2. This is not a 2. So this is a 4 or a 5, and it's a 5. And this is a 4. This is not a 4. This is... I hope I haven't broken it. This is a 4, this is a 2. He is sharing his wealth of knowledge. Explore the puzzles. So the third pack in the KG Constraint series was always supposed to be a heist job. And I started writing the story back in August, and I've been unable to finish it because with my father being so sick, I am way too stressed to even think about writing something interesting and fun. So even though I've got puzzles from some amazing setters just sitting there doing nothing, and I apologize to all of those setters from the bottom of my heart, I cannot do the pack justice right now. This is 3 and 4, and the 4 resolves it. I'm actually talking to some people about possibly when they've got some bandwidth taking over that from me. So the pack will come from other people. This digit may be resolvable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This could be an 8. I'm not 100% convinced. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 and 8 go in there. Is it 4 in this column? Which has to go there. And this is 2 and this is 3, which makes this 5 and this 2, which makes this 8 and this 5, which makes this 7, this 8, this 7, this 8. This is 6. This is 7, 7, 8. 7 looks like making this 6 and this 7. The 2 makes this 3 and 2 and 3 and 2. And up here I need to put 2 and 7, and let's use that. 2 and 7. Skilling Sudoku was fun, but as I said, the third pack in the series, I'm really sorry to the people who created puzzles for it that I have not been able to dedicate. I really wanted to do a good job, and I just do not have the mental bandwidth right now. That was a lot of fun, and the pattern on that is just beautiful. Okay, so that's the vault done. David and Goliath. Okay, so now we're getting biblical. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Also, each cage must contain one small digit and one large digit. The small digit can be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and the large digit can be 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. For instance, valid cages could include 2, 5, 4, 9, or 5, 8. Cages like 2, 3, or 7, 9 are not allowed. Right. Great. So there's a 2 in one of those. There's an 8 in one of those. Oh, man, wrapping my head around this. Clover comes up with this incredible stuff, and it's like, what am I doing? This is a 3. No, by Sudoku, that is a 3. So I've got something. Now, there has to be a 1 in this cage. No, because 5 is small. Remember, 5 is both small and large. So that would be legal, right? 2 5s in a cage, perfectly legal by the rule set. What are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. There's no 3 here or here. So that means 3 is in one of those. There's no 7 here. If this is... Yeah, So one of these... This has to be small. That's a small digit. This is 1, 4, or 5. No, it's not 4. Because I've got to... And it can't be 5 either, I don't... No, it can't be 5 either. This is a 1. That is a 1 because I have to use 5 and 6 in those cages to get the large digits. So this is a 1. So this is 5, 6, 7, or 8. But at least I got the 1. There's going to be more of that, isn't there? 6, 7, 8 up here. So there's got to be a 5 and a 9 here. So this is small and it's not 1, 2, 3. So this is a 4, which means 4 is in one of those two. That feels correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there has to be a 5 in this cage. This now has to be high. So this is 5 or 6, but the 5 is here. So this is 6. This is now, can't be 1 or 3. So it's 2, 4, or 5. Whoa. There is a 5 in this cage and I know it's there. And I could have done the same here. This 5 in the middle of the grid was just break. But I don't know. Well, this has to be high because it can't be low. Because this is now a triple. This is 7, 8, 9 triple. There's no 8 there. There's no... This is 7. So this is 9. This is 8. There has to be a 5 in this cage. So there's no 5 here. And this is 2, 4, 5. There's no 5 there. This is 5. This is all about 5s. All about the 5s. Now, I've got to put a 5 and a 9 in here. This is a 4 because of that invisible 2. This is a 2. So what's the low digit? I've got to put a 1 in here. Which means there's a 1 in one of those. This is... How does she do this? This is now an 8, isn't it? Yeah. How does she do this? So there's a 5 in one of these and a 9 in one of these. So there's a 5, either a 5 in one... There's a 5 in one of those two cells. You're welcome, Mike. I mean, I had no idea I was going to do this, but as I said, I'm kind of in self-enforced isolation. And yeah. Okay. So there's no 7 here anymore. So 7 is in one of these two. So 7 is in one of those two. Row 2, column 8 is a naked single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 9. That is a naked single. So this is a low digit, but it's got lots of options. But these are now a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which means that was never a 2. This is the 2. This is not 7 or 8. This is 6. So I can take 6 out of those. So this is can't be 5 or 6. So this is 7 or 9. And it's not 9. That's 7. This is a triple. 1, 4, 9. And there's no 9 in those. 1 and 4, which takes the 4 out of there. So these are 3, 6. This is a 7, and this is a 3, 6 pair. Yeah, weird. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 4. This is low, so this has to be high. Someone's going to tell me I've made a terrible mistake here. Because this just... Wow. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 8, and 9 go in here. So this is the 1. This has to be high, and it can't be 6, 7, 8, or 9. So this is the 5. This has to be low, and so it's 3 or 4. It's not 4. This is 3. So this is 4. This is 3. Now this is not the 1, but there had to be a 1 in this, so this becomes the 7. This is 9 because of the invisible 8. This is now a 6. So this is now known. It's not the 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 9. So this is the 8. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is just stunning, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This 2 is giving me the order. I could have used the 3, but I didn't. Don't sue me. I'm not worth that much. 3 is right there. So these are 5, 6, and 7. There's no 6 in those, so that's the 6. The 7 here makes this the 5 and this the 7. This is now, that 1 has made this the 1. So this is now known. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 9. That 9 will give me the order. Let's do these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll stop there. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There's no 7 there. There's no 8 or 6 there. That's 7, 8, and 6. So far we look all good. This is 1 and 2. So 1, 2, 1 makes that 4 and 1. The 4 looks down, making this 5 and 4. These are 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got to put a 5 in, which seems to go there. The 8 makes this 7, and this becomes the 8. And that is David and Goliath. Yeah, I'm not getting Hamilton tickets anymore. It has left the place where I have box office contacts. It is now in Brisbane. Going to see Hamilton now includes plane flights, hotel stays, lots of taxi fares. Yeah. My ability to go see Hamilton for $200 is now gone. It's costing me thousands to go see Hamilton. And having seen it 54 times already, not happening much. I was taking advantage of it being in Melbourne. Um, I am going to see it in a couple of weeks or less than, because I got invited to the opening night red carpet event. And yeah, yeah, I am absolutely going to that performance. I'm going to have much worse seats than I'm used to, and I don't care. I'm going anyway. A classic Sudoku by Sam. How are the rules and everything? They're readable. Puzzle is visible. I'm assuming people will tell me if the rules and puzzle and stuff aren't visible. So normal Sudoku rules apply, and that's it. I don't know what "and that's it" means. It's like, anyway. Let's do this. This is a 3 because of Sudoku rules. 2 is in one of those. Yep, that is one way to put it. 2 goes down here. So this is the 2. I am absolutely not throwing away that opportunity. Just to annoy people, putting it that way. We've been doing that a lot on Hamilton Social. Yeah, this is a 4. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. There's no 5 there. So if there's a 5, 6, and 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah. Some stuff I can't talk about yet, but yes, I absolutely know what's happening on stage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. 5 is not there, so 5 is in here. 8 is in here, so this is 7 or 9. I am being distracted. You are all distracting me. I've done performances where I was sitting in really. I turned up one day and literally said, "What do you got?" And they said, "We are put full except for like one seat, right in the gods, like top and right at the back on the side." I said, "I'll take it." It was like, "Really?" It was like, "Yeah, I'll take it." No, don't apologize for distracting me. It's like, I'll take it. It's like, but you're used to like really good seats. It's like, I don't care. I just want to be there. So I bought the seat, and they were right. It was cheap, and it was like not a great seat. And I was sitting next to people who were massively on a budget and everything. So they were just happy to be there. And yeah, talking to them about the show and everything. And they were just, "Oh, what's happening in there?" And it's like during interval, I was filling them in with everything they missed and some of the beautiful choreography beats. It's like, how do you know? It's like, yeah, I've been here a lot. I could look at these too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are 8 and 9. I'm missing something with this. Um, I'm really missing something with this. There's like that's a 1. No, that is absolutely a 1. There'll be other stuff like this. Like this will have beautiful flow that I'm just not seeing. So what are these? I was more than that. I was seeing it on average once every 6.4 performances, and they were doing 8 performances a week. I was seeing it more than once a week on average. 2, 5, 7, and 9, and there's no 7 there. So this is the 7, 2, 5, 9. There's no 5 here, no 5 here. There's no 2 here. This is the 9. This is a 2, 5. So this is not the 2. This is the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, and 8. So this is 3 and 8. This is 3. This is 8. This is not 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. There's no 7 here. There's no 6 there. This is the 9. This is a 6, 7. Yeah, people have said you are absolutely insane, and I'm not having that argument with them because I kind of agree. There's no 3 here. Yeah, it was definitely not up for debate, but I was having a lot of fun and it's all good. And it's not a competition. The people are saying, "How can you?" It's like I could only make it less times. It's like that's fine. It's like I was very lucky, and I absolutely admit that. I do 3, 7, and 9. So this is 7 9. So I've got a 7 9 pair. So this is 3, and this becomes 5 9. 3 3, which makes this 3. Yeah, that's fair, Philip. The only other thing I've come close to seeing as many times is the Rocky Horror Picture Show, because I did the Rocky Horror Picture Show review for like nearly 2 years. This is a 3. 1 is in one of those two. No, it doesn't have to be anyone's thing. Like, there is absolutely no pressure for someone to enjoy the things that I enjoy. Except if you're at a Sudoku stream and you don't like Sudoku, I have questions. Um, 6, 8, and 9, except no 8. This is a 6 or a 9. This is an 8 by Sudoku. So this is 6, 7, 9. It's not 7. So this is a 6, 9. This is 7. This is 9, which makes this 8, this 7, which makes this 8, this 9. This is now probably known to be a 5. So this is 9. This is 5. It would be an incredibly boring place if we all enjoyed the same things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 6, 7. There's no 6 here. There's no 4 there. Yeah, I'm still, it still would have been nice to have been able to do a backstage tour, but because of COVID, that turned out not to be possible. They were on massive restrictions, and every time they looked at opening up, like 8 of the crew got COVID, and it was like, yeah, we're just not risking it. And absolutely, they shouldn't. 5, 6, 7, 9. There's no 6 or 9 here. There's no 6 here. There's no 9 here. What's the flow I've missed? I enjoy some classic Sudoku. I have so much respect for people like Shy and Jovial, and some of the stuff that Philip's done, and all of those like advanced technique explorations and stuff. But oh boy, do I find it work rather than sit down and have fun. And that's what I try and do on my channel. The puzzles that, sit down over a lunch break and have fun. Um, that being said, I need to be able to solve stuff to do that, and I keep being distracted and I don't know what I'm looking at. So what am I missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. So these are 5, 6, and 9. There is no 5 here. So this is, oh, that's a 6, 9 pair. So this is a 5. There's no 5 here. So this is a 5. So this is a 7, which takes 7 out of those. So this is a 1, 4 pair. I think that's a 1, 4 pair. This is a 6, 9 pair. So this is a 4. So this is a 1 and this is a 4. This is now not a 1. This is the 1. This is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 and 7. This is 2 and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6. 4 looks like making 6, 7, 4, 2, 7. Is there an invisible? Yeah, 9. No, what? Huh? What have I done? 6 makes this 5 and 9. And the 5 looks down, making 2 and 5. And I've completely messed this up. This is not valid Sudoku, apparently. I've got these the wrong way around. So what did I just do there? Did I just mess that up, or 6? I've got two sixes in this column. So let's try this again. This has to be the... I read this as a pair and it's not. So let's do this again. Wow. Absolute train wreck of an attempt at this puzzle. Okay, so this is 6 or 9. So this is 9. This is 6. This is 9. This is 6. This is 9. 9 looks like making 6 and 9. Okay. Now I come back to here. This 9 makes this 5 and this 6. These are 2 and 7. The 7 here makes this 2 and 7, which makes this 5 and 2, and that's better. 10 minutes on the dot. Oh, wow. This is good fun. Hanging out with friends and solving Sudoku. And I hope you guys are, I don't know, got it in the background or whatever it is that you're doing. Listening to some nice music. Yeah. Crotalus, which is a thermo. Oh man, this is absolute pencil mark central, isn't it? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they're all 8 long. Don't I just have to pencil mark this to death? Like I know 1s are in here, 9s are in here. Like 9 is up here. Sorry, 9 is in here. Do I want to do this instead? Like 9 is in here and try and look for any patterns like that. Like I know 1 is in one of those two. This, I think this is just going to be pencil mark central. Oops. This seems more fun. It seems a lot less elegant. But I'll find something at some point, I'm sure. At some point. Maybe. It would be just like Philip to do this, so you do this and you never find a pair. Yeah, that is it. That is Philip for you. How do you make yourself miserable in life? Um. So what's the trick to breaking into this? It could be this 4. I mean, that 4 seems to be moderately deliberate. Because it's seeing some 3/4s. What if it wasn't there? Okay, anyway. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. So that 2 makes this 1. The 2 makes this 1. It also sees a 4, 5. It does. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you, Riff. There is a very good chance I would have missed that for a very long time. 7 looks up, making this 8 and 9. The 8 looks across, making this 9. There'll be stuff. There'll be stuff. This is from 4, 5, and 6, giving me a 4, 5, 6 triple. So this is a 3. So this is a 2. 7 is in one of those two. This is not a 9, by the way. This might actually be a determinable digit, which makes this 3, 2, and 1, which makes this 2 and 1. No givens in the grid. There are no givens in the grid. This is probably determinable. That 8 makes that 9. Still got 4, 5, 6 here. So this is 7, 8, and 9. This is 4, 5, 6. So where does 8 go in this row? Because this is a 4, 5, 6 triple. So this is 7 and 8. This is 4, 5, 6. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. This is not 2, not 3 or 9. This is 2. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up here. Not as much as Philip did, apparently. 4, 5, 6 triple in row 5 resolves the 6, 7. I think I've done. I may have missed something. What have I missed? I did this. Okay, cool. It is very easy to get distracted by stuff in this puzzle. 2 is in one of those two, but I don't know that that's helping me much. I also know 3 is down here, but Like I know 8 is in one of those, so 8 is in one of those, but I I have no memory, so tech like it could have been the previous gas, and I probably wouldn't remember. Um, like that requires me to turn on my brain. We know that's not going to happen. 9 is in one of those two. 3 in box 3. Well, it's not there, and it's not higher than that. Yep, that's a 3. Does that help me? Row 7, column 9 could use my attention. This one? No, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that's a 5. Could it then provide some information, Riff? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 as well. So 6 and 7 are not there. So that's a naked 1. So these are 6, 7, and 8. So 8 is down here. Whoops, 8 is down here. This is not 8. So this is, hang on, this is 6, 7, and 8. So this is 5 and 4. That's been there for a while. Yeah, this is a really cool geometry puzzle. I'll be honest with you. I don't think we see a lot of cool geometry at this level of difficulty. So, oops, didn't mean to knock the microphone there. Okay, so breaking into these boxes is going to be interesting. 1, 2, 3. So this is 2, 3, and 4. So this is a 3, 4 pair. This is a 2. Um, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is down in. This is an 8, 9 pair. Row 3, column 3 is naked. It is. That is a 7. This is a 6. This is a 7, which makes this a 7, which takes 7 out of those. This becomes 6, 8. 7 here makes this 6 and 7. These are now a triple, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 5, 6. We know there is no 1 in the middle. We know there's no 6 there. And we know there's no 5 there. So let's do that. Now we've probably got something similar happening down here. But this box seems way less forced. Like 1, 2, 3 is wide open. 4 is now there, which resolves 3 and 4, which places 3. That's cool. Which places 9. Wow, that's really nice. That's really good flow. Because that's now 1, 5, 6, 1. This is not 1. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we know the order. 6, 7, which resolves 8. And that's really cool resolution. That's beautiful resolution in a box that seemed to have nothing. That was really, really nice. Like, that sort of smooth ending is... Yeah, just... And this is why this series is so ridiculously popular and well-deserved. Uh-oh. The title of the next one is Magic Square. Someone is going to have to remind me how these work. If it is actually a magic square. Normal Sudoku rolls. Each blue region is a magic square, contains the digits 1 through 9 once each. I'm glad it's actually been called out, because I've had some magic squares that were offset where it wasn't called out that they contain the digits 1 through 9 once each. And it's like, are there magic squares in that could possibly contain repeated digits that may have sum to a total that doesn't, obeys the rules of Sudokus, that may sum to a different total or something? Like, does that break it? And if so, how do you prove that? It's like, okay, I know that. This is giving me the hint that I know that these are going to be 2 and 6, and I know the order. So this is 6 and 8, which sums to 14. So this is going to be the 1. 1 and 5 means that this is the 9 and this is the 3. These are 2 and 6, so this is 6 and 2. 2 and 4 is 6, so this is the 9. 9 and 5 means this is the 1, and this is the 3. Yeah, it just broke my head. So this has to be the 6. So this means this is the 4. These are 2 and 8. So I'm trying to remember how. So if this is 4 and 8, this is a 3, and that can't be. So this is 4, 2. 4 and 2 is 6, so this is a 9. 2 and 6 is 8, so this is a 7. This is an 8 now. 8 and 6, so this is the 1, and this is the 3. Why am I always putting the 3 in last? Right. 2, 4, 6, and 8. There is no way I can never remember whether the evens are on the corners or in the middles, but you gave me that information. Proving that, no, just ick. 4, 6 doesn't go there. This is not 4. There's got to be another way into this. 7 is not there or there, so this is a 7. So if that's a 7, these have to sum to 8, so they don't include an 8. So I can't do 4, 4, so this is 2, 6, so this is the 8. This is the 4. 8 and 4 means this is the 3. 8 and 8 is diagonally opposite 2 because 8, 5, 2 is what works. So this is the 6. 8 and 6 has 1 between it, which means 4 and 2 has 9 between it, and they're the magic squares. I think done. I'm trying to read chat as well, but probably distracting myself more than I should. 1 goes in one of those. What are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 and 9. So 2 and 9. This is now a 2. These are 1, 2, 3, 5, and 9. There's no 5 there. There's no 3 there. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 and 8. So we know the order, 1 and 8. These are all down to pairs. 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, no. No, 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 no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Because these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 5. And there's no 2. This is the 2 in the middle. That's better. This is the 1. This is the 5. I have a blanket. You can all guess what's on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These, I should have looked at this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 and 9. And this 3 will give me some resolution. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8. This 4 will make this 8 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 3, 5. There's no 1 or 5 here. This is the 3. 1, 5. Let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 and 6. Puts 1 in the middle. 2, 3, 4. 4 and 2. 5, 7, and 9. Yep. 9. So this is 3, not 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8, 3, 8. So this has to be 6 or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 6 or 7. And there's a 6 right below it. 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 3 gives me 6 and 3. 9 looks up making 5 and 9. And the 5 looks down making 7 and 5. And that was possibly one of the fastest ones I've ever done. But I did cheat using the the magic square information. I mean, yeah, if I'd had to figure out the magic square for myself, I would be at 40 minutes. Because I'm terrible at it. I can't remember. I think it might have been Frappy who sent in a magic square one, and I have been too scared to do it. It might actually be coming up in the queue, though, actually, for a problem. I don't remember. I will admit I've been sort of handballing that off to someone else and sort of working through what comes in. As again, life. Yeah. No, it's all good. I mean, we spoke about it. The rules got corrected. It's a workable problem now. It's just we need to bash it all into shape. I'm really glad that this chat isn't just like on topic solving puzzles. I like that people are talking about stuff and enjoying each other's company. That means so much to me. Um, This one is magic squares. So this one was magic square with magic squares. The next one is magic squares with, I don't know, a single magic square? I don't know. Okay, this one it doesn't have to say that they don't contain repeated digits because they are all in boxes. Okay, so this is basically the same rule set. So I can do this, and by remembering the previous one, I know that there's evens in these. So there has to be an 8 in one of those two. There's a 2 in one of those two. There's an 8 in one of those two. There's a 2 in one of those two. I really don't remember how to do the math. There's a 6 in one of those two. This is a 5, which means this is a 5, which means this is a 5. So I'm assuming I've got to use the magic squares. I could just never remember how. So if this is a 2, 5, this would be an 8, and it can be. I'm not sure which one of those is worse, Philip. I mean, I don't like sand. That was the second one. Yippee. Now this is gas solving. Yeah, I tried to do evens on the corners, but they don't, like 4 is down here. So if this is 4, 5, this would be 6, but it can be, if this is 4, 5, 8, I mean, I could just pencil mark all of the evens in the corners and all of the odds in here. But like 1 is in one of those two, actually. So this is going to be 1, 5, which is 6, adding to 6. Good Lord. So this is 1, 5, 9. So this is a 1, 9 pair. So these are 3 and 7. And I know the order. This is 7, this is 3. If this is 2, 7, then that's 9. This would need to be 6, but it could be. 2, 3 would need this to be 10. So it's not. This is the 2. This is not the 2. 2 and 5 is 7. So this is the 8. Here we go. 3 and 8 is, so this is the 4. 2 and 4 is 6. So this is the 9. This is the 1. And this now has to be the leftover 6. Right. So that got me that one. Can I continue? So, I don't even know how I got that one. I think it was the 1 that did it. So 1 is in one of those two. So again, this has to be a 1, 9 pair. So this is a 3, 7 pair. Except 2 is here. So this can't go 2 with 1 or this would be broken. So this is the 9. This is the 1. 2 and 9. I can't go, if this is 6, this would go 6, 9, 2, and that is wrong. Because it's 2, 9, 4. So this is not the 6. So this is a 2, 4 pair. This is 6. This is 8. Please tell me that's correct. That is correct. So 6 and 5 means that's the 4 and that's the 2. 2 and 6 is 8. So that's the 7 and that's the 3. I'm terrible at these. I really am, and I know it, but okay. I don't have the same odd restriction here, so I think I'm now down to doing some Sudoku first. Right, 8 is here. 3 is in one of those two, so 3 is in one of those two. What is this triple? 1, 2, 3, 7, 9. So this is 9. This is 3 and 7. So this is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 4 in box 3. 4 is not there. Right, this is a 4. So this is a triple, which is 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7. We know that's not 3 or 7. So that's the 6. This is a 3, 7 pair. This is a triple, which is 137. I don't see a problem with that. 37 can't be horizontal. Oh, three. So this can't be 357. So this has to be 159. I'm terrible at magic squares. So the only options are 357 and 159, isn't it? So this is 19 and this is 37, which makes this 1. And now I can try and do the same tricks. Except I don't know. 4 and 3. I'm not sure. Do I have enough information on evens to do this yet? I'm not sure I do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 7, 9. Oh, this is 9 now. You're saying I do have enough information. Okay. I'm just terrible at this. 3 between 4 and 8. Oh, right. So 3 has to go between 4 and 8. So if this is 3, this would be 4 and 8, and that's broken. So this is the 3. Right. And this is the 8. This is the 8. This is the 4. I'm bad at these, and I fully acknowledge that. So 8 can't go with 9. So this is the 1. 8 and 1 means that this is 9. So this has to be the 6. 4 can't go. Hang on. 4. Let's just do the diagonal. 8 and 5 means that this is the 2. 2 and 6 means that this is the 7, and this is the 9, and now we've done those. Right, now, this 3 makes this 7 and this 3. That puts 7 in one of those two. That's probably not the way I should be doing this. This is not 6 anymore. This is actually a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 and 6, so that's resolved. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 8, and 9. There's no 2 there, no 9 there, no 8 there. Simon would colour cells. Yes, probably. I don't want to predict what Simon would do. Mark would solve it faster than me. That's the only prediction I've got. 1, 2, 6, and 9. There's no 6 there, so this is the 6. And this is the 9. This is the 2. This is the 8. This is the 9. I can narrow these down to triples. 1, 4, and 2, 4, and 7. So this is the 4. This is the 2, 7. Not sure. 1, 3, and 8. So this is the 1. This is the 3. This is the 8. This is now a 1. uh, 2, 7, and 9 in here. So this is the 2. That's 7 and that's 9. The 7, 9 here made this 2. Then the 9 here made this the 7, and that left that over. 2, 4, 9. There's no 9 there or there, so that's the 9. And this 2 makes that the 4 and that the 2. This is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's 1 and 8. This 1 makes this 8 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 6, and 7. There is no 4 there. There is no 7 there. There's no 6 there. Have I missed something? Yes. See this 3? It is invisible. That's 7. That's 3. This is 3. The 7 looks down, making this 4, 6, and 7. I don't know how long you were waiting for me to do that, but it was probably a long time. The 6 looks up, making this 4 and 6. This 7 looks up, making this 2 and 7. And this 3 here makes that a 7, and that is magic squares. I'm going to take a very short break in order to get rid of some of the coffee I've been drinking, and then I will be back in probably about 90 seconds. Okay. It was warm out there. Okay. You're a hairy wizard. Okay. Back to trying to please people. This is another magic square. How many magic square puzzles in a row did you do? Okay. So, well, it's a blue region. It's a 3x3 magic square, once each, and every row, column, or block sums to 15. So we can put fives in the middle. We can put fives in the middle. We have evens in the corners. So I'm actually just going to do that this time. So these are 2, 4, 6, and 8. These ones are not 4. These ones are not 2. These ones are not 4. These ones are not 8. These ones are not 8. These ones are not 6. I'm probably doing badly at this. I know I'm doing badly at this because I am bad at these. I'm terrible at these. So 3 is in one of those two. So if 3 is in one of those two, then this is 3, 7. So this is 1 and 9. 9 with 6 automatically hits it. So this is 2, 4. So this is 6, 8, which makes sense. Now, what have I missed? 9 can't go in here. So this is not 1, 9. This is 1, 9. This is 3, 7. So if 6 was in... See, I need one of them solved in order to be able to know what I'm doing. This is 7, 3. This is 7. 7 with... Yeah, I'm so bad at these. Because 4, 7 would need another 4, right? So I can't put 4 in here. So these are 2, 6. So I can take 6 out of this. This is 4, 8. Right. Okay. Now I'm assuming I've got something else over here. So I can't put 1 or 9 here. So this is the 3, 7, and this is the 1, 9. So, man, I've got to do this again. So this is the 7. This is the 3. Now, if I was to put 8 here, I've already blown the total. So this is 2, 6. So there's no 6 here. This is 4, 8. I need something to break this open. There's no 3 or 7 here. So these are the 1, 9. These are the 3, 7. This is the 1. This is the 9. If I put the 8 in here, I've already blown the total. So this is the 2, 4. There's no 4 here. This is the 6, 8. And now I've got to figure out how to break this open. So I've got it all down to pairs. Four is in one of those two. Like column 2 bottom. Ah, this is a bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 4, which means this is a 2 and this is a 4, which means this is a 6 and this is an 8. 2 and 6 is 8, so this is a 7 and this is a 3. Now, that gives me this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which makes this 8, which makes this 6. 8 and 5 is math, but it means that's 2. Because these have to sum to 10. That's the way to always remember this. 8 and 4, or 6 and 2 is 8, so this is the 7 and this is the 3. And now I can do this cell, which is 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, this is 2, which makes this 6 and this 2. That makes this 4 and this 8. 6 and 8 means if this is a 9, I've got a problem, so I have to do it this way. This is now resolvable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a really clever way of resolving this. That is stunningly clever. 8 and 4 or 5 means this is 6 and this is 2. Do the easy maths. If this was a 1, I am not at the total, so let's just assume that. That is really, really, really clever. No, just stunningly clever. I know it sounds like all I'm doing is heaping praise on the people who've made these puzzles, but that was cool. This is 3, this is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 1 is in one of those two. 4, 5, 6, 1. And this is 5 and 7. These are 1, 2, 3, and 8. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 5, 7, 5, 9. Okay, I'll wait for the quote in a minute. 1, 2, and 7. 3, 4, 5, 9. And now it really is Sudoku on a single box. 2, 3, 4, 5 in the center. I should have just started with that. 6, 7, 8, and 9. It's not easy to put yourself in the shoes of someone who doesn't know what you've never struggled to learn. I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. Sorry, I know I'm quoting Lord of the Rings there, but what? I So the thing with the problem series is it's easy with I wanted to focus in on just teaching people some of the raw tricks. I'm not trying to take away from the gas series or anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to do. But um, one of the eye-opening moments for me was when there was like a 5 out of 5 puzzle, and everyone said this break-in is really, really difficult, and it took me 40 minutes to solve it. And we put that break-in into a problem where we removed everything else, and it was like find the digits from the break-in, and people were like, "Oh, this was nice and easy." It was like 40 seconds. It was like, hmm. So people were able to find and explore the logic, but they weren't distracted by the other stuff. So it allowed people to practice stuff which would normally take 40 minutes, but do it in a couple of minutes. And if they practice that, that will help them the the with puzzles. And that was the concept. And even some of the basic concepts, like, 5 cells of arrows pointing into a box means that the arrows are restricted to 8, 9 sort of thing, and all of that sort of stuff. All of those tricks that some are easy to take for granted, let's just reinforce that with, and if it takes you 2 seconds because you've done 150,000 of them, great. But if you're new, yeah. Um, yeah, I just think that it was a valid and valuable thing. And people seem to enjoy it. As I said, apart from the fact that YouTube keeps complaining about them. I don't know if there's more magic squares. The next one is called Median. So that's a bit of a hint that I'm in trouble. Um, Logic Masters Gemini is so struggled to use because it was designed in 2003 or something, and they've never updated their UI. Okay, median. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Also, digits may not repeat in a cage. In each cage, the indicated value is the median, middle digit in that cage. For instance, a cage containing 2, 7, and 8 would be marked with a 7. A cage containing 1, 5, or 7 would be marked with a 5. So what they're saying is there must be a 5 in this cage, there must be a 4 in this cage, and it must be something lower than a 4 in it. So this contains a 1, 2, 3, or 4 with a 4. Right, got it. So there must be... Okay. So there must be something higher than a 6 in this cage. There must be something. So this contains a 2 and a 3. So this is a 2 because the median digit is a 3. So this is a 2, 3, and now something higher. Great. Okay, no problem. Bye, Frappy. Have fun. Well, have some good sleep or whatever. So there has to be... Yeah, this will come into its own. So there has to be a 1 and a 2 in this cage. But I'm not seeing what to do with that yet. So this is the 7, because there has to be a 7 in this cage, and then there has to be an 8 or a 9. So the 8 or a 9 is going to be here, and this is just going to be lower than 7. There has to be a 1 and a 2 in this cage. So this is the 1, this is the 2, and now this just has to be higher. I know where the 6 in the 6 cage in row 9 must be. I do. I absolutely do. And then there must be something lower, which is going... It can't be 4, so there has to be a 5 in one of those two. Because it can't be 1, 2, 3, or 4. So there's a 6 right there, because there has to be a 6 in this cage, and this 6 is eliminating it. There has to be a 6 in this cage, and I haven't got one yet. There has to be something lower than a 6. So this is a 4 or a 5. There's a 1 in one of those two, but that's... something higher than a 6 and something lower than a 6. I think this is just a really cool concept. Like, just so clever. So this is the 6 in this one. I need to put something higher than a 6, something lower than a 6. I need to put a 9 in this cage because the 8 is the median digit. So the 9 is there. This is the 8, and this will be something lower, but it now is. I still need to put a 1, a 2, or a 3 in here with a 4. I'm not having that jump out at me. There's a 3 in one of those two. There's a 1 and a 2 in here. So this isn't the 1. This is the 1. Because if I put the 1 here, I can't put something lower than the 2 in here. So in here, I need to put a 4. Okay, but I need to put something lower than a 4 as well, which has to be a 3, and the 3 is there. So now there's a 4 in here, which is here, and now this is higher than a 4, which it just automatically is. Okay. There's a 5 in one of those two, and something lower than a 5. I probably need to do more Sudoku, but I'm not seeing where. This could be 1, 2, 3. Probably. I've got to put a 7 in this cage because I need something higher than 6, and 8 and 9 is gone. So that's a 7. And now this is automatically lower. So that means there's a 7 in one of those two by Sudoku. What is... 4 is in one of those two by Sudoku, which means 4 is in one of those two by Sudoku. If this is 4, this has to be 8 or 9. This has to be 9. But I don't see why it couldn't be. I've no idea how many people are in chat, but um, let me just check. Yeah, I'm down to very few people, but that's okay. I'm having fun, and that's what matters to me. So these are 2, 6, 2, 4, 6. So hang on, these are 2, 4, 6, and 9. And there's a 2, 4, 6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is just a 9. So these are 2, 4, and 6. And that's not a 6. Not 6. That was unexpected. This is such a clever concept. So this has to have something higher than... Oh, it just does. It just absolutely does. It's okay, Pineapple. I'm just lonely. So very lonely. So 2... I can't put 2 in this cage. And that's an important thing to remember as well. I cannot put a 2 here. I mean, I couldn't from the row anyway, so that was dumb to think of. So 2's in one of those 2. I've got to put a 5 in here and something lower than 5. This... So Tech, go to bed. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do, but you're allowed to do that. 7 is placed in this row. It's not here because of that. So it's got to be over here, and these 2 7s are making this a 7. So this is the 5. These are now 4, 8, and 9. That's not the 4 because I need to put a 4 over because of that 4. That's why. This is now an 8, 9 pair. The 8, 9 here makes this the 4. Yeah, I know there must be a 1 and a 2 in here. But the other digit could be anything, and the 1 and 2 can go almost... Oh, hang on, there's a 1 and 2 in here. That's not the 2. This is the 2. That's what you were saying. So the 2 is now in one of those 2. Yeah, that is correct, and I had missed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. There's no 9 here. So this is the lower digit. Yeah. The 8, 9 pair takes the 9 out of there. This is a 5, 6 pair. This is the 9. That's cool. So this is not the 3. This is the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 go in here. That's not the 7 anymore. This is the 7. So 1, 2, 7, that cage is just done. This is the 5. This is the 6. This is the 5. This is fine. Everyone is fine here now. How are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Giving us 4, 6 pair, which is resolved. 4, 6. 6. Not 6. This is a 2, 4. This is going to do something, surely. This is 1 and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so this is 1. This is 2. These are pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, and 9. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 and 4. So this is low. This is not the 5. So this is the 5. This 2 is making this the 4 and this the 2. This now has to be lower than 4 in order for this to be a medium, and the only thing it can be is 1. Row 5, column 9 is a secret naked single. 2, 3. This is this. It can't be 1 or 2 or 3 or 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. This is a 4? That is a secret naked single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, without this being 4. So this is 5 or 8. Hang on. What? 8 above it. 8 above what? Oh, that is an 8. Right. And that's a 9. And that's an 8. And that's a 5. Which means that's an 8. And this is a 4, 5 pair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. This is now known. It is actually 1, 2, 3. That's not a 3. That's not a 2. That's not a... This is the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So this is 8, and this is a 4, 5 pair. Yeah, efficiency is not my thing today. I absolutely get that. This is 7 and 8. So this has to be higher than 6 because this is lower. So this has to be 9. And what I'm missing in this column is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are missing 1 and 3. So this is 1 and 3. This is 1 and 3. This is 1, 3, 3, 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this 6 is giving it to me. 2, 6, 4, 2, 5, 4. So I keep checking chat to make sure that no one's yelling at me for, well, you know, anything reasonable or unreasonable. 4 is looking down, 5 and 4. 5 is looking up, 9 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 7, 6 and 9. Okay, it took me a while, but that was yet another stunningly clever concept. So the two that have jumped out for me were the David and Goliath and the median. Like, why don't we see more puzzles using concepts like this? Like, we see stuff like Look and Say and everything, and I think Look and Say is just absolutely stunning. But this sort of thing, this has legs. Like a gopher. Okay. Palindrome quads. Okay. Palindrome quads, killer, non-consecutive. Okay, we're coming into some stuff that I'm really going to enjoy. Even if everyone goes away, I'm having fun. Got to keep my non-paying audience happy. Okay, so we know how quads. So palindrome, what it goes on the line has to read the same in each direction. Quads, the digits in the quads must appear at least once in the 4 cells surrounding. So it is potentially possible that I could do something like that to fulfill the quad. I don't know. Well, I couldn't, but you know what I mean. That would be legal for this quad in the middle of it all. Okay, so these are 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are from 1, 2, 3, 4, but I can't put 1 and 2 in there because of this quad. So this is the 3, 4. This is the 1, 2. This is 3, 4. So this is 5, 6. 3, 4 means that 4 is in one of those. Top right Pelly has a cool opener. I haven't got there yet. Unless I've already done it. I'm not sure. There's no 4 here, so this is the 4. I think I got that. Hang on. Yeah, 4 looks down. So this is the 4, which means this is 3 and 4, and this is 3 and 4. I think I already did it. Okay, cool. So this is from 1, 2, 5, and 6. And this can't be 1 or 2. So these are 5 and 6. These are 5 and 6. These are 1 and 2. So this is 5, 6. So I've got to put 5 and 6 up here, and I can't put 5 in here. So this is 5 and 6 is in here. That puts 5 down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 7, 8, and 9, which is fine, I suppose. 1 and 2 are now down here. So these are 5 and 7, which means this is 6 and this is 5. So this is 6 and this is 5. This is not 7. I don't know. I'm just winging it. Like this doesn't have to be the one because I could hide the one somewhere down here, I think. I don't know. Maybe I can't put one there. So if I put one there, one is there, but then one could be there, and I think I'm okay. I think that's okay. Anyway, so 5, 6, 7, 8, but I can't put 7, 8 here because that would put 7, 8 here, and that's going to break this quad. So this is 5 and 6, and this is 5 and 6. But 5 has to go here because of this 5. So this is 6 and this is 5. So this is 6 and this is 5. So these are 7 and 8, and these are 3 and 4. That's not 5. So this 7, 8, I'm not sure yet. I'll get there. So can't put 1, 2 here. So this is 7, 8. So this is 1, 2. So this is 1, 2. That gives me a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. What are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The one in column 7, 8 is accounted for. The one in column 7, 8 is accounted for. So I can't put one here because then it would go here and I would break the quads. So and I can't put one here because of the 1, 2. So yes, this is the 1 and 2. That's really clever. Well spotted. Okay, so I could have got it from that as well, now that I'd done this logic. Now, I need to put a 1 on here. I can't put it here, so there has to be a 1 here, but I can't put it here. So this is a 1 and this is a 1. So this is a 2 and this is a 1. Now I need to put a 3 in one of those two. Not sure. I still got to put a 3 in one of those two. So this is 4, 6, 7, 8. So 4 is down here. Five, 6 in box 5. 5, 6 in box 5. 5, 6 in box 5. 5, 6, 5, 6. Can't put 5 here. So 5 is in here. And that's not 5. This is 5. Okay, now 6. 6 is now in one of those. And it's not there. This is, wow, yeah, this is 6 and this is 6. That's a really good spot. That was very cool. Palindrome in box 7 is resolved. Oh, it is 2. This is 1 and this is 2. That is an important thing to do, is resolve your palindromes. So is this getting close to naked? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 8, and 9. And it can't be 8 because that would break these. So this is 3 or 9. 5 in box 4. Yeah, well, that's a thing. But I'm also wanting to look at these. They see 1. In fact, 2 is in one of those two. 2. That seems way less restricted. 7, 8, 9 triple in row 7. Ooh, that's a 7, 8, 9 triple. So there's a 9 in there, which means that these are 3. And these are actually known. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which means this is 2 and this is 2. And I have palindromed. Now I've just got to quad. 7, 8... What has happened to my music? It had paused. Hopefully it's not streaming. I'm just going to confirm that because I don't want to get another strike. It is not. Okay. 4 is in one of those. Actually, that's a 3-4 pair. Yes, that has to be 3-4 because 3-4 is looking down. That's where 3-4 goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 and 9 go in there. Yeah, I'm just overly paranoid right now. It's fine. 1 and 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 7 and 8. Quad in box 2 is yes, 6 makes this 5 and 6. I've already got 6 up there. So I've got to put a 4 in one of those two. Yeah, it's not doing much. What about this triple? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 7, 8, 9 as well. So is it 3 I'm missing from here? It is, but that's not doing much. Quad box 9 resolved from box 7. Ah, right. So yes, absolutely. 7 and 5, and the 2 that is there makes this 1 and 2. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is an 8, 9. 7 here takes 7 out of there. That makes this an 8, 9 pair. So this is 1 and 9 and 8 and 9 and 8 and no 8. So this is 8 and 7. 8, 9 makes this 7, which means this is not 7. This is not 7. Still going to put 3 in there. But I'm not sure. Hang on. If that's a 3, then that's a 3, and I can't put a 3 in this box. So that has to be the 3. And that couldn't be a 3 anyway because of the 3 in the box. So I just did really advanced quad logic for absolutely no point. Which means this 4 and this is 3, which means 3 is up here somewhere, but it can't be on the quad. So this is the 3. This becomes an 8, 9. Yeah, also I have a 3 in box 5. Yeah, that an important thing, that one. This makes this 4 and 3, which makes this 4. These are 1 and 9. So this is 9. This is 1. There's no 9 here. Yeah, you know, if Sudoku was meant to be easy, Philip wouldn't be creating them. It makes this the 6. So these are 4, 7, and 8. There's no 8 in those. This is the 4. This is the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 9. This is 8. This is 9. This is 8. This is 9. 8 makes that 9. This is not 9. This has to be 7 or 8. So octuple in column 1. This is true. 8 makes this 7 and 9 and 7 and 8. I've got to put a 2 and a 7 and an 8 and a 7 and an 8 and a 7. That was cool. I like that one. That was fun. Like nothing particularly innovative, but really, really cool fun. Which is, you know, in many ways, in my mind, often better. Like I really like the innovative puzzle so much, but just being able to sit down and go, I really like these constraints, and that was just really simple, cool fun. Like not simple as in, yeah, just cool fun. Crosshairs. Was this coming up for Easter, April 20th? Yeah, I can fill in the last digit, you dingus. Well, it is my boring moron stream, as I said. That's what boron means, right? Um, and the elements thing was just like, what am I going to do? It's like, I needed a silly number system, and yeah. So this is a killer puzzle. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 5, 7, 8, 9. I've no idea what I'm doing. We have 1 and 3. We have 8 and 9. So there's lots of places I can't use 8s and 9s and stuff. We have 1 and 3. We have 1 and 2. So we know this is the 2 and this is the 1. So this is the 3 and this is the 1. This can't have 1, 2, or 3 in it. So this is 4 and 5. This can't be 1, 8. It can't be 4, 5, 2, 7, or 3, 6. I'm not sure. What can this be? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. Oh, there. I'm looking at this the wrong way. I'm absolutely. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is not 2. These are not 1. I'm absolutely looking at these the wrong way. This can't be 1 or 3. So it's 2 or 4. And this is 1 or 3. What am I doing wrong? "16 is 7, 9. That's what I should be looking at, isn't it? Because this is 7 and this is 9. So there's no 7 or 9 in there. So this is 5, 8. So there's no 5 and 8 in here. This is 7, 9. 11 in 4 is only one way. So this is 1, 2, 3, 5. There's no 1 or 3 in here. So there's no 2, 5 in here. Something is not registering in my brain. 1, 6 and 1, 7 in 2 through row 3. There's 1, 6 in 2 through row 3. Oh, hang on. Oh, right. This is an 8, 9. So this is 8. This is 9. This 16 now. Oddly enough, this 16 can't have an 8 in it. This is 7, 9. Which means this is 8 and this is 9. What, you think I should be using the Fistamafel ring in the corners? So this is 7, 8. I'm just all over the place right now, aren't I? No idea where I'm looking. 14. I don't know. What am I doing? Someone give me something concrete, quickly. So 7, 9 is looking up, making this 8 and 7. That's something concrete. Is the 4, 5 fixed from below? Not that I'm seeing. So what is 11 now? This has to be 5, 6, which is fixed by that. This is 6 and 5. Which means, what's this? This has to be 3, 6, doesn't it? Because if I don't put a 6 in this, the most I can put in it is 3 and 4, and I'm doomed. So this is 3, 6. This is 1. This is 3. This is not 1. This is not... These are not 3. This is the 1. This is not 3. So that's 2, 4. This is the 3. This is 2 or 4. Pairs in the bottom right corner of box 5. There's no 9 there. Oh, there's no 6 or 8 there. So this is 7, 9. There's no 7 there. 7, 9 pairs. Is that what we were getting to? I am really all over the place on this thing. What's this triple? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. So this is 2 and 7. Well, I'm not putting. So this is 2. This is 7. This is 2, and this is 4. This is 2, 3 now in a known order. Follow that 7. 9 and 7, which makes this 7 and 9. You think 2 in a 1, 2, 2 cage might be a little problematic. Where did I put it? Did I just... That works, doesn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6 and 5. So we know these to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. If I put 7 in a 14 cage, I'd have to do that. So let's not. Let's do 6 and 8 and 7 and 1, which makes this 3 and 2. This is now 1, 2, 3, 5 and 4. It's so tempting, isn't it? So what can this be? It can be 1, 6. It can't be 2, 5. It can't be 3, 4. So this is 1, 6. Actually, that can't be. So this is 3. This is 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 9. And now I've broken the puzzle. No, I haven't. 6, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. So this is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7 and 4, 8, 5, 6, 8, 3, 4, 1, 3, 9, 7. And we're done. 1, 2, 3, 2. So 1 and 4. 1. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did I just do? 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8 go in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 9. So I've got 9 and 5. I think that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 7, 6, 8 and 9. 9, 6, 8. And my eye is starting to hurt. 6 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 4 and 5 and 1 and 4 and 1 and 2. That was bonkers. That was really cool. I really love Killer that has lots of clever tricks in it while being easy. I was really proud of the early walks in the park in Skilling Sudoku but that one, that was just off the chart good. It does bounce around a lot, like crosshairs. What happens when you get your rabbits drunk? I might do, how long have I been doing this? Nearly 3 hours. I might do one more and then call it a day. I know people have been enjoying it, and I have been as well. But yeah. Non-consec Trio by Clover. Yeah. Consecutive digits may never touch orthogonally. Great. Digits 1, 2, and 3 are marked with orange circles. 4, 5, and 6 are marked with blue squares. So what about 7, 8, 9? How do I know where they go? So I have no idea what I'm doing here. So this is 3. This is 2. This is 1. This is 2. So these are 1, 2, 3. I can just pencil mark all of these basically. It's weird. Sven made it that similar symbols can get marked, but and we tested it thoroughly for polarizing Sudoku for the odd even stuff, but it's not working for some of these. It is. It's three nested puzzles. This is a 2. There's no 2 there. This is a 1. No 1 there. This is a 3. This is a 1. This is a 3. This is a 2. This is a 1. This is a 2. This is a 3. There's no 3 in those. There's no 2 in those. This is a 2. This is a 1. There is no 1 in those. What am I missing? This is a 3. This is a 1. This is a 2. This is a 3. So I can... These are 4 and 5. I select all of these. 4, 5, 6. There's no 6 in those, so this becomes the 6. There's no 6 there. I can't put 5 in there because it would be consecutive with something, so that becomes the 5, that becomes the 4, that becomes the 5. As I said, no 5. This is 4 and 6. This is 4, this is 5. There's no 5 there. Can't put 5 in there, so this is 5. This is 5. There's no 5 in there. There's no 5 there. There's no 6 there. This is 6, so this is 4. This is 5. Of course, there's no 5 there for the same reason. There's no 5 in those. That is 5. This is 4. This is 6. Scanning fail. This is 4. This is 6. This is 5. This is 4. 4 makes this 6 and 4 and 6 and 4 and 4 and 6. So I can't put 8 in the middle of those, so this becomes the 8, which takes 8 out of those, which makes that the 8, which takes 8 out of those, takes 8 out of those, which makes that the 8, which takes 8 out of those. 7 and 9, not sure. This is 7, which takes 7 out of those, takes 7 out of there. Wow, this is tricky to scan. This is tricky to scan. This is really... Ah! 7 can't go next to 6. This is the thing I'm looking for, surely. Like there. Because it is a full non-consecutive. So that's 8. So this is 7. And this is 8. And this is 9. And this is 7. Box 9. Right, that can't be 7. So this is 7 and this is 9. These are not 9. 7 takes 7 out of those, which makes this 7, this 9, this 7, which makes this 8, this 7, this 9, this 7, this 9, this 8, this 9, this 8. This 7 made this 9, and this 7, which made this 8 and this 9. Yep, that was cool. And a fairly cool way to finish the stream. While I'm having a ball, I don't want to burn myself out, and I do kind of want to record more of my D&D stream today. And I'm still eagerly waiting for Green Ronin to release version 2 of Fantasy Age, so I can start working on that as a second campaign, because I really miss doing it, and the solo stuff I've been enjoying. Yeah, the D&D will be a while away. I don't know how many people are watching that. I don't know if it's your thing or not, but I'm having fun. So, that's what matters. Yeah, thank you everyone for showing up. I hope it was entertaining for you on your, I believe, Saturday night. Yeah, why are people doing this on a Saturday night? Vint is not a weenie. So my images of those characters are weird. Ramina is definitely the main character, but I always see Ramina as someone who's like 5 foot nothing, really built, and sort of olive complexion, and just sort of able to like built like anything. Whereas I see Vint as about sort of 6'6", 6'7", lanky as heck, like just tall and thin, and completely hairless, like bald, like almost no eyebrows, possibly thin eyebrows, no beard, no anything, and just stares at the world through these big bulbous eyes. And yeah, it's just completely different. Whereas I see Ramina with these tiny little eyes, it's always looking for sort of the threats coming out of the wilderness. It's kind of a weird thing between the two of them. But yeah, thanks everyone. I hope you're enjoying it. And if you've watched, I think it's episodes 8 and 9. Vint really does a great job, and Vint's about to get really really interesting because he just leveled up. But anyway, that's in a different thing. Yeah, thanks everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go have some lunch, and then I've got a couple of errands to run, and then I'll try and record more D&D. Hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if there's any feedback or suggestions or anything, but I'm just going to keep working through the gas puzzles because, yeah, I'm finding it relaxing and it's practice for me for how not to have a seizure on the internet. So yeah, thanks everyone. Oh, bye, and as always, good luck with your solving. Bye.